What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Team Hollywood? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's good, everybody? What's good? If you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome to Hollywood Sports. Guys, this is my franchise mode with the Washington Commanders. As you can see, man, we're about to start our first game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. But before we do that, guys, we're not going to play the game right now. But before I get this franchise started, I said I was going to give you guys my slider. My slider set, man. You got, man, I'm telling you, man, this is the best slider set I've ever done. You guys tell me I do okay sliders. You know, I don't know if they're the best sliders. I don't care as long as I get an enjoyment out of my sliders, guys. But I get a lot of feedback. People tell me they like my sliders. But I think these are better than any sliders I ever done in Madden. Okay, any Madden sliders I've ever done, I think these are the best. Because I think I'm slowly learning, guys, how to get the best out of sliders. You know, I wish EA would give us some more detailed sliders where we can really program this game the way we want it. You know, the way we would like the game to play. Not really program, but you know what I mean. How we would like the game to play if they just gave us more tools in the slider set. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and get it done. I don't want to make this video long because I just love talking, man. I love talking. Alright, y'all ready for this slider set, guys? But first of all, let me go back. Let's go back and let's see. What I was going to do? We're going to give you guys, let me go back. I'm going to give you guys my auto subs, guys. I'm going to give you guys my auto subs. Now, these auto subs are not mine. I can't remember his name. I should have looked it up before I started the video. But yeah, these are my auto sub numbers, guys. You put these numbers in, man, they work pretty good. And there they are right there for your substitutions, man. And then go ahead and put your defense in auto subs. I know it's going fast, guys, but you got the video, you got it, you got it set. You can always go back and put it in the video and make sure your numbers are correct. A lot of times people put numbers in on sliders, guys, and they go so fast they make the wrong. You know, sometimes you're asking, you can think you're on one part of the slider, or you can be on another part, or you can think you're on the user slider, but you're on the CPU slider. So make sure your numbers are correct before you close everything out, guys. So double check your work, okay? Now, those are the auto sliders, but let's go to the slider set. This game is playing well on my slider set, guys. I'm telling you, guys, I think it has the fun factor in it, has the difficulty in it. I think these sliders are playing like all Madden, but they're all pro. You know, all Madden, Clint Oldenburg even said, if you play all Madden, you're willing to accept a little cheat from the AI. You're willing to accept some unusual things from the AI because that's the way to get the difficulty up. And some people don't mind that. But if you want a balanced, realistic type simulation game, you want to play all pro. And that's why I played all pro, in case you guys are wondering why I didn't do all Madden this year. Okay, but let's go to the gameplay sliders. All right, there you go, guys. There is the player skill sliders right there. Player skill, okay. 50, pass blocking 55, wide receiver catching 52, run blocking 50. Now the wide receiver catching I put at 52, guys, is because I think sometimes, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but just put 52. If you don't want them unnecessary drops. I know there's drops in the game, but sometimes Madden just has his own way of playing sometimes, you know. Put your pass blocking at 55, run blocking at 50, fumbles at 50. I think if you put fumbles any higher, guys, you're going to get too many fumbles. So leave it at default. It seems to be playing well. Now, pass defense reaction time. The reason why I put it on 1, a lot of people put things on 0, but sometimes you want to make sure the game recognizes something in there. So I like to put in 1. As far as reaction time, I think sometimes sliders control the gameplay. And you know, a lot of sliders you can't put to 0 because you need them. But pass reaction time, I think the players are reacting from their sliders, their awareness, their change of direction, their reaction times, right? How they react to the football. All those kind of ratings come out when it's just the player ratings, because I think the slider takes over. If we put the slider at a certain number, then we're controlling the gameplay in a sense. So any slider that you can put to 0, I think you should. Not 0, but 1, okay? Try it, guys. Try it for 5 games. You're going to love these sliders, man. Interception 75, okay? Interception 75, guys, because the CPU will just knock passes down. They'll just knock them down, knock them down, knock them down, knock them down, knock them down. And you can use her and try to get your interception, but sometimes you can't be in the right place at the right time, and they just knock them down, okay? Pass coverage 22. Now, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Pass coverage, when you lower the number, they're backwards in Madden. They've been backwards for years in Madden, in case you didn't know. So you're wondering why that 22 is so low. The lower the number in pass coverage, the stronger the coverage. The higher the number in pass coverage, the weaker the coverage. Okay, just so you guys didn't, some of you guys might not know that. The lower the number is in pass coverage, the stronger the coverage is. Okay, tackling 50, CPU accuracy, quarterback. We're doing the CPU now. Quarterback accuracy 25. Because people say, man, the quarterbacks are too accurate. The quarterbacks are too accurate, and they're right. Okay, 25 is a good number, man. Where they miss passes. Where you still got the good quarterbacks, they're not going to miss as much, but they do on occasion miss passes under a rush. Okay, if they throw off the wrong foot, they will miss passes. Okay, 25 is a good balance, guys. Pass blocking 44 for the CPU. Okay, otherwise you ain't going to get no pass rush. Okay, when the game first came out with the beta, you could get a pass rush at default. Okay, they say they haven't touched the guys, but what they did was improve the line blocking. So when they improved the line blocking, it kind of changed the pass rush. The pass rush was working effectively before because the line, the line play got issues, guys. But they strengthened the line play on that first patch, and so now you need more of a pass rush to get it. So 44 is I'm giving you guys explanations because you're going to wonder why I have certain numbers. So when you have certain questions about the numbers, please play them first before you make adjustments. Then you can customize it the way you want, but you can't customize it if you don't know what the base set does. Wide receiver catching 33. They do drop some passes on occasion. 33 is a good balance, okay? They catch the open passes, but sometimes those crazy passes, man, they were catching everything, guys. They didn't drop anything on default. So 33 is good. Run blocking 50. Fumbles 50. Again, pass defense reaction time for the CPU is also 1. Interceptions 40. They don't get all interceptions. They will drop some. They will knock some down, okay? If you put it at default 50, they ain't gonna drop no interceptions, okay? Sometimes people miss interceptions. We see them on NFL, right? We see them on Sundays. Guys drop interceptions, hit them right in their hands, right? Okay, pass coverage 52. Okay, again, the higher the number, the weaker the coverage. So you have to put them on 52 because sometimes the coverage is too strong, guys. So 52 is a good balance, right? And these sliders are based on all teams, guys. I didn't base these sliders just by playing one game. I played a bunch of teams, a bunch of games. The strong teams, the weak teams, the higher rated teams, the good quarterbacks, all that stuff, guys, okay? So these are good balanced sliders. Tackling, 50. Field goals. So all that stays the same, guys. And a lot of people like to make it harder and all that. Guys, don't do that. Because each kicker is different. Some kickers can punt deep. Some kickers can punt short. Some kickoffs are deep. Some field goals are long. Some field goals are short. Okay? So let the ratings of the players, their kick powers and stuff like that play out. That's when you'll get the different. If you start putting everybody's slider down and slide everybody up, you ain't gonna get the variations, okay? So let their ratings come out. Sometimes you get short kicks. It's based on the win, all that stuff. Leave the kicking stuff alone, guys. Injuries, put it at 9. Default is 10. If you leave it at 10, you're gonna have too many injuries. Okay, you're gonna have too many injuries to good players, and they're gonna be out half of the year, or not the whole year. 9 is a good balance, guys. You have realistic injuries. Okay, fatigue 60. Okay, now this is attached to the auto subs. When you put this on 60, it's gonna be, as far as the fatigue, when they get tight, the auto subs sliders I gave you, they're gonna work great at 60. Okay, Minimum speed, player speed threshold, 1. Not 0, 1. Again, the game will not recognize 0, and arbitrarily, we don't know, but the game's gonna, the CPU is automatically gonna put a number in. Okay, we think it's on 0, but it's not really on 0 because the computer doesn't register any number in there. They're gonna put their own number in there, and we're not gonna know it. So put 1. Okay, put 1 in there so the CPU recognizes 1 as minimum player speed threshold. Penalties: offside 50, false start 50, holding 60, face mask 50, and all these penalties come up, guys. Leave them just like they are, just like I got them, right? And I don't think the game is really good enough to do these. That's why they got them on and off. We can't really set them. The program is not good. The AI is not good enough to do these. Intentional grounding happens. There they are, guys. Roughing the kicker. All these things are on. Obviously, we want them on. Illegal contact, we want them on. Okay, those are the sliders, guys, that I have been using. They work great. Again, try them for 5 games before you change them, guys, because I'm telling you, every team is different. Don't base your decision on the sliders by playing 1 game. You're going to see the differences in each team. The strong teams will be the strong teams. The weak teams will be the weak teams. Trust me. Okay. You're going to know you're going to get a challenge when you play the Buffalo Bills. When you play those strong teams, guys. The Green Bay Packers, right? The Tampa Bay Bucks. You're going to know the difference when you play teams like that. San Francisco 49ers, right? All those good teams. You're going to know the difference when you play the New York Giants or the New York Jets, right? Big difference, ain't it? Okay, so leave those like it is, guys. Those are the slider sets, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm Hollywood Sports. See you on my next video.